Originally, I had no production experience, but when I was 7 years old, I told my dad I wanted to be a movie director in Hollywood. My dad said, "Don't worry, don't think about that, it'll never happen." And that broke my heart, actually. So there was always something in me that wanted to make content and work in creative industry. So I started this agency with the belief that the hypothesis is that not every Taiwanese company needs to set up a local office to market to local people in the US. If I could say one thing to Taiwanese tech founders, think bigger, think as big as possible. The world needs your solutions. You are the people that are doing something very exciting. The tech ecosystem here is unlike any in the whole world. It's been built over the past 50 years through economies of scale that don't exist anywhere. Why are we doing this at all if we're not going to go big? My name is Michael Wald. I'm the founder and manager of Modular Agency based in Taipei, Taiwan. I was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I come from a mixed background. My father was Jewish American, my mother Puerto Rican. I grew up all over the world as my father was a diplomat in the US government. After college, I went to China to work as a teacher. 3 years in China was enough for me, but I was enjoying learning Chinese and I was actually excelling at it. So I moved to Taiwan to do a full-time language course. And that's how I got my start here in Taiwan. I built this agency out of a number of requests that I got from clients, originally for blog content and case study writing. I'm talking about Microsoft and Acer and MSI, companies that make billions of dollars a year. Eventually, there were more requests for photo shooting, product photography, lifestyle photography, and then that quickly turned into video production requests. And so I just combined all these things together and tried to build an agency that can really help the local tech companies and the multinational Taiwanese companies here. The hypothesis is that not every Taiwanese company needs to set up a local office to market to local people in the US. In fact, they could work with us. We are bilingual, we are multinational, international team. We have lived all over the world. I'm from the US, I've lived here 16 years. I understand both sides. They can work with a team like ours, and we can translate their technical products or consumer products into marketing copy, videos, photos, to then sell to the entire 350 million people in the US. And we do that through content production primarily and strategy. Creative, ambitious, international. Our best content comes when we have creative ideas, when we work with the best creative directors. So creativity is always at the top of our priority. Ambitious because we help clients to think bigger. A lot of times they just want to make a couple of videos, but we inspire them to do more. But we try to show our clients the possibilities. And of course, that has to make sense for them on a business-wise. And then I chose the word international because the people who work here, they have been around the world and back. They've grown up in different countries. They are bilingual or trilingual. And our clients value this international perspective so much. Clients typically work with us when they need high-quality production that doesn't become a huge investment for them. So I would say we specialize in a sort of like middle to high tier production for social media content. On top of that, we also do go-to-market campaigns for our clients. All of our clients are releasing new products, or they are re-releasing the same product from last year, but upgraded. So we write the press releases, we do the product copy, we write the blog articles, and we grab those products and make a whole video production from that, whether that's a hero video or social media reels. So it's an end-to-end go-to-market solution in English for global audiences. Our partners or clients are based mostly in either Taiwan or the US, but all of them have a connection to Taiwan. So if it's a US client, they are probably making something, manufacturing their tech in Taiwan. If it's a Taiwanese client, they are making their tech in Taiwan or China, but they are selling to the US. So there is always going to be a bridge between Taiwan and the US or Taiwan and global when clients reach out to us. If you ask my team what the culture is like, I think it's a culture of a lot of freedom and a lot of responsibilities. I give them a big goal, often pushing my team to think bigger, hire consultants or work with international freelancers to solve these marketing challenges. I would say the downside is that there's so much pressure on this team to figure out certain problems on their own. Because I originally worked at Acer, a lot of the initial requests came from their Acer Predator line or their B2B PC monitor accessory line. All of these are consumer electronics that need a lot of visual assets. A lot of these visual assets go on Amazon or on a website for e-commerce. A lot of them also go work as B2B assets for sales. So we work with those tech companies that need the visual storytelling, and they tend to be more on the e-bike, PC gaming, or B2B PC side. But we also do mobile accessories. We also do some software companies. We've actually covered a lot of like semiconductor, B2B, like cloud services. So the range is pretty wide, but it's all within tech. We force founders and marketing managers, marketing directors to confront themselves on what they're actually selling and what they're actually trying to do. We have a very rigorous discovery session with founders. We sit down for them, and a lot of these founders have never been asked these questions. So once they go through our discovery session, they come out with a new clarity about what is their real value. And that's actually a bonus of working with us, because you get the content side, you get the content production, but you also get this kind of business therapy lesson on how to market your content for the next 5, 10, 20 years. So I think that we approach content and production with a deep understanding of what it takes to build a brand and how long that might take and how uncomfortable it is, but also that a lot of it is out of your control, because a brand is what the audience perceives, not what the founder wants it to be. The founders and our team can push the audience to think in a direction, but in the end they decide what the brand is. Taiwanese marketing managers or marketing people make in B2B or B2C, they are more focused on, this is the product, these are the features, talk about the features, film the features. Whereas we try to show them a bigger project, which is how do we show a lifestyle? How do we show that this product can be part of a person's life and change their life? My goal for this agency within 5 years is to hit certain revenue targets that I've set based on getting more clients and getting bigger deals. And in 10 years, I hope that we are the top agency in Asia for content, for social media, for B2B marketing. And it's not going to be easy to get there, but we're working at it day by day. If I could say one thing to Taiwanese tech founders, think bigger, think as big as possible. The world needs your solutions. You are the people that are doing something very exciting, very difficult, very technical. The tech ecosystem here is unlike any in the whole world. It's been built over the past 50 years through economies of scale that don't exist anywhere. Why are we doing this at all if we're not going to go big?